throwing in the towel. David Perdue says he will not run for U.S. Senate in 2022. The decision comes a week after the former Georgia U.S. Senator filed initial paperwork to run. He says the decision was personal and not political. Perdue lost his seat to Democrat Jon Ossoff in a runoff election last month. Changes to the way that we vote. Georgia lawmakers are battling over efforts to restrict how and when someone can vote. The state Senate passing 3 Republican bills yesterday, and several others are pending. One of those will stop early voting on Sundays, while another tightens ID requirements for absentee voting applications. Republicans say the changes are aimed at protecting elections, but Democrats are calling it voter suppression. Atlanta native Gladys Knight will be in the spotlight during the NBA All-Star Weekend. The multi-award winner will sing the national anthem at State Farm Arena. Alessia Cara will sing the Canadian national anthem remotely. The NBA will also take a moment to honor historically black colleges and universities. Clark Atlanta University's Philharmonic Society Choir will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing, also known as the Black National Anthem. And there will also be performances from Spelman and Morehouse step teams.